And welcome back, everybody. Today, we're going to do a little bit more science. So this little experiment started because my buddy Lead Dog had an idea. There was a mod that came out not too long ago by XT8 called the Nexat PW8. Now, what that does is that allows you to take the pickup header from the MacDon, this PW8 here, that you would normally put on the regular harvester to pick up your swathing from the MacDon. It allows you to attach it now to the Nexat. So now we can put that on this thing. So his idea, because he's a smart guy, was, well, you get a bonus for swathing of extra crop. You get a bonus for the Nexat. You can see it with the PW8 on there of 10% because when you plant, it's going to leave tram lines. Do those bonuses stack? I thought that was an excellent question. So what we're going to do is we're going to test and see which is the best option. Now we got this field over here on Riverbend. Now, I will say that the mod does require you to have both the Nexat and the MacDon DLCs. So be aware of that. And this is for PC only. So what we're going to do, we've got a field. This is just spawned in by the game. You can see it's not very big. Only a 52% yield bonus. Not great, but it doesn't really matter. We've saved it here. We're just going to redo this field every time so the results will be the same. So what we need to do is do for harvest. We've got our base game harvester here. We're using our Colossus. Painted up nicely. We're just going to harvest base, get a number, our control. Then what we're going to do is harvest with just the Nexat with our MacDon header, our FD250 that now works with it. See if we get our 10% boost. Then what we're going to do, revert back to save again. We are going to swath with our MacDon and pick up with this regular harvester. See if we just get that 10% boost. And then what we'll do is swath it again and pick it up with this lovely contraption, the Nexat with the pickup header. See if those boosts stack. So we should be getting the boost for the Nexat, the boost for the swathing. See if they combine. We'll get some numbers, see which one's better. Now, I do have crop destruction off. I did not plant this with the Nexat, so we do not have the tram lines down in the middle. So we're just getting the straight 10% boost. The boost is there to sort of compensate for the tram lines when you plant with the Nexat. So we just want to know straight numbers. Could we have all that off? Does the boost double up? An interesting question. So we got a lot of work to do. We got 4 harvests to do. So let's just get started. All right, we're coming off the very quick harvesting. I mean, a machine this size. It's going to be fast. Of our first test run, and as you can see, not bad. Don't have precision farming on, so we're just trying to get the standard number of what we harvest, and we've got 13,687. So as a base number, that's pretty good. Can't really complain about that. Not the greatest yield, but whatever. 13,687. So now we have a baseline. When we add these other machines, can see if we get boosts, double boost, no boost. I don't know. I honestly don't know which way this could go. So we'll see. We got 3 more harvests to go. Let's switch up equipment, revert the save, and we'll come back. And we're finishing up our Nexat harvest. And as you can see, no need to hide this because this works. We know this works. We're getting a boost off of harvesting with the Nexat. We're already over 15. That was in just over 15. We're even gonna get that little sprig of wheat sticking up there. Make sure we get everything. No surprise there. We are getting a boost with this. So we're gonna write that number down. Next, we get into swathing. Are we gonna get more from swathing than we did with the Nexat? Are we gonna get more from swathing with picking up with the Nexat? I don't know. Fun part about doing these, why I like doing a little bit of science on these, is I don't really know the answers. I'm curious to find out and then pass the information on to you. But obviously this works. We knew this works. is not a spoiler. But now we have to revert to save again. We're going to swath with our MacDon right here, and then pick it up with the Colossus AF11 here, and see what we get for numbers on that. All right, we're on our last bit of swathing. I'm trying to get this so a little bit so it goes in here. We can pick this all up in one pass. We're lucky. We'll see. Now we can go ahead and save this after we get done swathing this, because it'll work for both the regular harvester with the pickup header and the Nexat with the pickup header. You don't need to harvest this twice, so we can save it. Already done. No sense in doing things twice when we don't have to, because the interesting thing will be whether we get the bonus from the swathing. That's more than the Nexat, and then the swathing with the Nexat. So we can save here, run it through the Colossus AF11 over there. So we're done with this. We just need the pickup header, and yeah, more numbers. All right, we're making our last turn, picking up our swath. We didn't lay any straw down. Not really interested in the straw numbers between swathing and not right now. Not part of it. We want to know yield, not straw. But I turned off the HUD. No spoilers. I'm gonna stick around for the end of the video, but we've got this picked up, so we're gonna again revert back to the save. We've got this. We'll need to empty it, and then we're gonna switch back to our Nexat over here with the exact same header. The Nexat EW8 mod is installed. So did we get a bonus off this? I mean, we should have got a bonus off this. It's supposed to have a bonus off swathing. Do we get an extra bonus? Do we get double bonus? A rare double bonus? Well, let's revert to save and find out. Okay, as you can see, we've got everything picked up off the field. Again, I'm not showing you the numbers yet. Don't be impatient. But we did get a result. Kind of surprising. We've got to crunch the numbers. I want to get the percentages right. But we've got all our 4 tests done. So off to the spreadsheet. We got to crunch our numbers, make it nice and pretty for everyone to understand, and then we'll come back. We'll show you the results. Does it make sense to swath and then pick up with the Nexat? Stay tuned. Okay, so we've done some math. My brain hurts a little bit. Actually, this was pretty simple math. But what we're testing is to see if this mod by XT8, the Nexat PW8, which is this header right here, the pickup header on the Nexat, makes a double bonus. Did we get the bonus from the Nexat? Did we get the bonus from the swathing? Did they combine? Well, there's only one way to check, and that's to go to the numbers. There we go. This, again, was pretty simple. So you can see our base harvest. We've got 13,687 liters of wheat. Our Nexat harvest, we've got 15,056 liters, which 10%, which is what it's supposed to do to compensate for the the tram lines, no crop in the tram lines. We did get a perfect 10% boost there. So next we swathed. We picked it up with a regular Colossus harvester. We got 17,102 liters, and we got a 24.95% bonus. Now, supposed to be 25. All these numbers are going to be off just a little bit here and there for, you know, rounding and vagaries of coding. But as long as they're pretty close, you know, we can be pretty sure they're reliable. So 25 is what it's supposed to be, and it's pretty close there. You know, maybe a sprig of wheat off. So we did get a 25% boost from swathing. So the question was, would that 25%, would that 10%, would that combine in this mod? And as you can see, swathing and then picking up with the PW8 in the Nexat got us 18,816 liters. That is a 37.47% increase. Now, the math on that, again, a little bit close. We're off like 2%. I guess that's pretty close to being in the margin of error. But you can see just a base harvest with the Colossus, 13,687. Swathing and then picking up with the Nexat, 18,000. So you get over 5,129 liters. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. That's math in my head. So that is a substantial amount. Again, almost 38% on this one. I'm guessing it's going to be, you know, if you did 10 of these, you'd get around 35%. Though both of those bonuses would just stack on top of each other. That's a result. That's a pretty impressive result. Now, you do have to go through the extra step of swathing, but you will get bonus straw for that as well. So if you want to maximize the yield you're getting out of a field, you got the money on the equipment. My opinion, swath it with the MacDon, pick it up with the Nexat, 35% at least. Now, again, you do have to have both the MacDon and the Nexat DLCs, and this is a PC-only mod. I'll put the link to it on the Modhub in the description. I want to thank Lead Dog for the awesome idea to test this. Amazing. I'm kind of shocked. Not really that shocked, but kind of shocked that it actually worked as well as it did. I want to thank him for this idea. It was great. Put his link down in the description as well. Make sure you go check him out. But yeah, another successful science experiment for Farm Sim. If you like these videos, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Until next time, thanks for watching.